Agneepath Scheme, Advantages and Disadvantages for Students. The Agnipath Historical Recruiting Program, which the Indian government has established to enlist young people in the armed forces, will be known as Agniveers and will enroll young people in the armed forces. 46,000 Agniveers will be hired nationwide during this recruiting process. Agniveers will be taught by the armed services the abilities needed on the battlefield throughout this 4-year training program. The Indian government's announcement of this largest opportunity for the nation's young. After this debut, young people started to protest against it, setting fire to 9 trains around the nation while also destroying other property. Let's examine the benefits and drawbacks of the Agnipath scheme, or its advantages and disadvantages. What are the advantages of this scheme? 1. A radical overhaul of the military's recruitment practices. 2. Candidates between the lowest age requirement of 17.5 and the maximum age of 23 will have a fantastic chance. 3. After 4 years, 25% of the workers will still be employed, which implies lakhs of applicants would eventually land permanent positions. 4. The Agniveers who are not hired will gain practical experience working with the military. At the conclusion of their service, they will have developed their discipline and skills. These people would also receive a cash cushion of 12 rupees lakhs, which they may use to launch their own businesses or pursue their studies. 5. In the first year, the Agnipath system allows for the recruitment of around 46,000 personnel into the Army, Navy, and Air Force. 6. A special chance for young people to support nation building and profile for the armed forces. 7. The Agniveers alluring cash offer. Agniveers have the chance to train at the top universities and improve their skills and qualifications. 8. Availability in civil society of disciplined, competent youngsters with a military mindset. 9. Adequate re-employment options for those who have left society but have the potential to become role models for young people. What are the advantages of this scheme? 1. Only 4 years would be offered to candidates under the Agnipath scheme as employment. 2. After the training period, only 25% of the candidates will receive permanent positions, and the remaining 75% will be required to resign. 3. The candidate chosen under the Agnipath scheme 2022 will not get a pension. 4. In contrast to some of the items in the 11 lakh that will be withdrawn from the recruits' salaries on a monthly basis, the Agniveers would only get 11 lakh as a lump sum payment after 4 years under the government Sewa Nidhi scheme. 5. Only the non-commissioned ranks, such as Sepoy, Naik, and Lance Naik, will be hiring the chosen individuals. 6. Only those between the ages of 17.5 and 23 are being recruited. 7. Since the candidates will once more be without a job after the 4 years of service, there is no employment security. 8. Similar to other government positions, the candidate will not receive any additional or fundamental advantages. I hope you understand the advantages and disadvantages of the Agnipath scheme.